Hey guys, this is Mr. A Crizzy here, and in today's TV show review, this is gonna be a different kind of TV show review. Since I never actually done this before on my YouTube channel whenever I did movie reviews, well, and occasionally TV show reviews, but in today's TV show review, it's gonna be more of a double TV show review where I review two TV shows, and both of those shows are on Nickelodeon. And so those two Nickelodeon shows would be The Loud House and SpongeBob SquarePants. So first, I'm gonna be reviewing The Loud House that first premiered on Nickelodeon on May 2nd, 2016. So now the plot of The Loud House is basically where you got this boy named Lincoln Loud who has 10 sisters and of course with different and distinctive personalities. And sometimes like Lincoln like breaks the fourth wall and talks to the viewers, and so he has to do whatever he can to make his life at the Loud House better. And so that's pretty much the basic plot of the Loud House. Now, I kind of really like this show. I thought it's like the only only modern Nickelodeon show I actually like, because modern Nickelodeon's not that good. It doesn't really interest me, but for this one, The Loud House, I actually kind of like it. Yeah, because the animation's pretty good for what it is, and the voice acting's really good. Like all the voice actors who voice Lincoln Loud, they do a good job, as well as the other voice actress. Like personally, my favorite character from The Loud House is definitely Lenny Loud, because Lenny's cute and adorable, and funny at the same time. And her voice actress Liliana Mumi, like she does a really great job as her voice. Yeah, along with the other voice actors and actors, like they all do a good job on the show. And yeah, and I even have, I also have two DVDs of The Loud House, which they're upstairs in my TV room. I have some DVDs of The Loud House. And to be honest, like as great as The Loud House is, in my opinion, I gotta admit the fan base is not that good. The fan base is pretty dumb, because you guys know how fan bases are when they get weird and strange, like DeviantArt, because DeviantArt is like a weird website where they have all these weird and strange fan arts that I think these artists have on DeviantArt, where they have like these little weird obsessions with all these characters, like with stomachs and butts, and you guys know what I mean. But yeah, so pretty dumb and lame fan base, but for what it is, the real Loud House show is great for what it is. And yeah, so overall, The Loud House is a great modern Nickelodeon show, and I'm gonna give The Loud House 4 out of 5 stars. And if you haven't watched The Loud House yet, but if you're not a fan of modern Nickelodeon, then I kind of recommend it for what it is. But if you're not a fan of modern Nickelodeon, then I kind of don't recommend it. But if you're still fans of the modern Nickelodeon, then this will probably interest you. So there you have it, guys. So that's my TV show review on The Loud House. So now I'm going to be reviewing the other Nickelodeon show, SpongeBob SquarePants. So now the plot of SpongeBob SquarePants is basically where you got this like sponge named SpongeBob SquarePants, played by Tom Kenny, and so he lives in a pineapple right across from Squidward and Patrick Star. And pretty much throughout each episode, like, they do all these, like, funny things. And, of course, SpongeBob also works at a restaurant called the Krusty Krab. And, of course, you also got one of the villains of the show, like Plankton, who's always trying to steal the secret formula. And, of course, in some episodes, when SpongeBob and Patrick go inside Sandy's tree dome, like Sandy Cheeks, played by Carolyn Lawrence, like, they have to wear these helmets in order to breathe in Sandy's tree dome. Yeah, like whenever Sandy's like not in her suit or air helmet, so that she can breathe underwater, because you know how squirrels are not really underwater creatures, like, But yes, so that's pretty much the basic plot of SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, I actually love SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows of all time. And I will say, I think SpongeBob SquarePants is my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time. Yeah, and it's even they're even still making new episodes, and of course I'm also looking forward to seeing the new SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Sponge on the Run, directed by Tim Hill. But yeah, it was gonna come out on May 22nd, but then they pushed it back to August 7th, 2020. Oh, and then but before that, January, not January, I meant July. And then they were gonna release it in July and then August, but then they're thinking about pushing it back to 2021 because you know what's going on this planet, this whole coronavirus pandemic, that the coronavirus that caused movies to get pushed back for a new release date or a possible new release date. Yeah. But as for the other two SpongeBob movies, they're both really good. I also saw both those movies in theaters. I saw the first SpongeBob movie in theaters, and I saw the Sponge Out of Water in theaters as well. Yeah, Sponge Out of Water with Antonio Banderas, and the old SpongeBob movie with David Hasselhoff and Scarlett Johansson as Mindy the Mermaid. Yeah, of course, Mindy's also a cutie as well, and Scarlett Johansson does a really great job as Mindy. As well as the other voice actors on the show itself, they do a really good job, like Tom Kenny, Carolyn Lawrence, and yeah, Roger Bumpass as Squidward. He does really good. And Bill Fagerbakke, yeah, he does really great as Patrick. And my favorite SpongeBob episode is definitely Pizza Delivery, because it's considered to be one of the best SpongeBob episodes. Yeah, and modern SpongeBob SquarePants, like the new SpongeBob SquarePants, is kind of not that good. I would actually prefer the classic SpongeBob SquarePants. I prefer the classic SpongeBob SquarePants. And I still think season 1's the best one. Like how it first came out in May 1999, which was the end of the 90s, the same year I was born. But yeah, so oh yeah, and also there's a bunch of other episodes as well. Like there's also Survival of the Idiots where SpongeBob and Patrick have to team up in order to survive, of course, and they get into a fight with the hibernating obese fat Sandy Cheeks, who was hibernating and sleeping, snoring. You get the point. But yeah. And there's also the secret box as well. I remember that episode, Secret Box. But yeah, so other than that, so overall, SpongeBob SquarePants is a great Nickelodeon show and my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time. And I'm gonna give SpongeBob SquarePants 5 out of 5 stars, just for the classic seasons, not the modern seasons. And if you haven't watched the classic SpongeBob SquarePants yet, I recommend it. But as for the modern SpongeBob SquarePants, I kind of don't really recommend it. But if you still like SpongeBob SquarePants, then if you still like the modern seasons, that's fine with me. You know what to do. Respect opinions. So there you have it, guys. So thanks for watching my double TV show review on the Loud House and SpongeBob SquarePants. And so that's going to be it for this double TV show review video. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.